Hello, everybody. My hair's crazy. Oh, well. What's up? Nobody's here yet. Come on in, say hello to your favorite big T. Oh. Not looking my best today, but my mom has another appointment, so I got about an hour to kill. And I forgot to bring a book. Hello. Hi, Panic the Mouse. Good to see you. I'm doing all right. How are you today? Hi, Carolyn. Good afternoon. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. What's your day looking like so far? I look like a mess. I didn't think I was going to go live. My mustache looks green for some reason. Oh well. It matches my eyes, I guess. Hello and welcome, everybody. Come on in. You're watching some of my older videos? I'm sorry. I'm good. Today is my Friday. I've been binging your videos to keep me occupied while I'm down in the kitchens at work. Well, I'm glad I could entertain you for some time. Yep, my mom just has an appointment, so I got an hour to kill or so. No, but I'm really glad that you guys like my videos and you like them enough to binge watch them. I don't know that I'm that entertaining, but if you guys think so, then that's fine. So, let me think of something to talk about. I should have planned this, but I was going to bring a book to my mom's appointment, but I'm like, no, I'll just go live. Talk to my peeps. See how you guys are doing. I've been feeling kind of down the past few days, but hopefully this nicer weather coming in is going to perk me up. Love to hear about weight loss and ideas. Like ideas for losing weight? It honestly keeps me from snacking on all the scraps. Once I get my computer, I want to start doing videos like you and Sean. Yeah. Videos have really helped me stay in line big time, for sure. Because I want to do it not just for myself, but for you guys too, because I know you guys are inspired by my journey, and I don't want to fail you, and I don't want to fail myself. So I'm down another 10 pounds or so. I'm 490 right now, so I'm pretty happy about that. The weight loss is going well. I just need to pick up the activity. So that's kind of where I'm at. You could do maybe a video on metabolic syndrome. Too few people understand why it's harder to lose. Yeah, I'll definitely consider doing that. If you can send me an email, John, bigtbariatric@gmail.com. It's very easy for me to lose track of ideas. I get so many comments and stuff, but as soon as I see it, it's gone, so I don't really go back to it. But if you can send me an email and say, hey, do you want a metabolic syndrome, I'll remember to do it because it'll be right there for me to see. Yes, I've lost 100 pounds to lose. I already lost it and gained it all back. Huh, that's rough, Carolyn. I've gained and lost 100 pounds time and time again over my journey, so I understand how you feel there. What really got me doing it is not just trying to do it on my own. Like every other time I've tried to do it on my own, and I failed and failed and failed. And it's really something that you're going to have to realize that you need help. You need your community. You need your friends to rally around you. You need your family to help you out. because it's so easy for everybody to enable you and give you excuses, and um, but sometimes you don't have the most supportive friends, and they're gonna not like that you're on a weight loss journey, because then you're gonna start looking better than they do. And family members are used to enabling you, and because they get something out of it too. And I'm not saying that that's all part of your situation, but usually that's what a lot of people face when they try to lose weight. So if you're dealing with that and you have enablers and you have friends who aren't supportive, it's best to sit down with them and say, hey, I need your support. This is what I want to do. I want to keep it off. If you have problems with binge eating or emotional eating or stuff like that, if you have trauma in your life, then you should get counseling. You should get help for that. And, there's no shame in getting help, asking for help. Um, because it's really, really, really hard to do on your own without support, without people knowing not to enable you, not to invite you over for a fatty meal, to want to hang out and order pizza. Like, all that stuff is very, very difficult to avoid. So, find what you want to do. Find the right diet for you that you could stick with. It's not really a diet. It's not a short-term thing. You're going to have to stick with it for the rest of your life, because as soon as you get off of it, you get to your goal weight or whatever, you're going to gain it back, because it's like you didn't develop lifetime habits. You just did it short term so you can lose the weight. And then once the weight's off, you go back to eating how you were, eating fat foods. You think it's okay. You're out of the woods, whatever. And then you just end up gaining it back and gaining more than what you weighed in the first place. So that's just my advice. Consider it a lifetime journey. Talk to the people around you, get their support, get counseling, join a bariatric program. There's support groups on Facebook. There's my Discord that we try to support people on. So in any of my videos, there's a description. And if anybody wants to help support the channel or join the Discord or anything else like that, there's all kinds of options and links there to do that. So if you join our Discord, we'll be happy to help you out. And I try to be in there as much as possible. But yeah, anything helps. Anything that'll help, you should do it. And try not to do it on your own. That's just my opinion on that. Hi, Taco Noodles. That sounds delicious, by the way, Taco Noodles. I'm doing all right. I've been kind of down the last few days, but I'm picking back up. Weather's picking up. Really nice. It seems like when we get weather systems, it like really inflames my body really bad, and I get in a lot of pain. I get really tired dealing with all kinds of other stuff. So that's life, right? Thanks, Claudette. Good to see you. Same spot as Carolina. I lost 50 out of my 100 and gained it back 40. I finally lost 20 of that. I lost. Yeah, that's rough. Can you do a video about maintaining weight once you lose it? I mean, yeah, definitely. Like I told Panic, just send me an email, bigtbariatric@gmail.com. Say, hey, I have this idea. I'd like you to cover maintaining weight, and I'll get to it. It's very hard for me to maintain all these ideas. People send requests and stuff on comments, but as soon as I see it, it's gone. It disappears. So, I don't really get to go back to it very well. So send me an email, and then I can definitely go back to it. So I'm just kind of hanging out here. My mom has an appointment, so I'm not really looking my prettiest right now, but hey, whatever. Hello, Antigone. I've lost 176 pounds so far. I'm down another 10 pounds. I'm 490. I started at 671, so I don't know. I haven't done the math. Yeah, once you get into your 40s, that's when it becomes more difficult. And that's why I tell people to do it while they're younger. Like, don't think that you have your whole life to lose weight and get healthy, because once you hit your 30s and 40s, even getting into your 50s, like, that's when the health issues creep in. That's when your metabolism slows down and you lose muscle mass naturally as you age. And so it's much easier to gain weight when you're 40 than when you're 20. So all the fat people right now who are in the fat acceptance movement, thinking they have the rest of their lives and they're just going to accept themselves as they are, well, no, because it's going to be harder to get it off the older you get. Yeah, you're a stress eater. I understand that. We had to start making pizza bowls because if we order a pizza, it blows my whole week with one day. Pizza, man, I love pizza. It's my favorite food on the planet, but it's hard. After weight loss surgery, I could only have one slice, where before I could eat the whole darn thing in once. Yeah, giving up pizza is hard, but I mean, because when you think about it, pizza has every food group. So it's the perfect food. It's got your grains, it's got your dairy, it's got meats and vegetables. It's the entire enchilada wrapped up in one perfect meal. My problem isn't eating, but drinking. I drink my calories. The colder, the better. I crave cold and frozen liquids. Well, there are healthier ways of doing that, Claudette. There's all kinds of drinks and stuff that have little to no calories whatsoever. I finally have a family member who feels actually supportive. My sister and I have been at odds forever. We're getting closer now that I work with her. We're starting to swim at the Y soon. That's awesome. That's great. If you can find a pool, if you're struggling because you have bad knees or something, swimming is the best exercise you can do. It works out every single muscle in your body to swim. So you can burn a lot of calories going that way. We make a version with chicken crust using canned chicken and mozz. We do high protein, and it still makes a good pizza. Yeah, you can make pizza healthy. If you love pizza and you can't get away from it, there are ways to do it. There's cauliflower crust, there's gluten-free crust, there's thin crust, and you can use chicken and vegetables, and you can make it really healthy. I hope you feel better soon. Do you feel better in the summertime? Hope you have some fun summer plans. Yeah, summer I do usually feel better. Wintertime can really be a drain because it's cloudy a lot. We're getting to spring. The temperatures are getting warmer, but we just keep getting slammed with like weather system after weather system, and it hurts my body. And I'm dealing financial stuff and crap and paying bills, and people are sick and my family, and just a lot of stress right now, and I don't have food to help me cope with that anymore. So it's I'm that's part of it, is relearning how to deal with financial strain, dealing with money problems and family problems and grief, and just dealing with all kinds of stress and work stress. And before you had food to run to, and then now when you're doing this journey, you don't have food anymore. You can't comfort eat like you used to. You can't use food as a crutch. And so I don't know, you're going to deal with that psychologically, and you're going to have to try to figure out ways of dealing with the stress. You're going to have to find new ways of dealing with it, and healthier ways, instead of finding addictive behaviors, doing drugs, running to alcohol, any things like that. So yeah, it's definitely been a challenge having to deal with things and not have that crutch to run back to. So yeah, there's going to be depressing days here and there, but I think now that spring's coming, the warmer weather's coming, it's going to be easier. It's going to be a lot better. You ate an entire gallon of Italian ice. I've never tried Italian ice, but I'd like to. It sounds good. But a whole gallon of it, yeah, that's rough. Hi, Darla. Good to see you. Excited for your stream with Cassie Nova. I have PCOS and went from 350 to 156 with bariatric surgery. Still don't have a regular menstrual cycle. Well, I'm glad you're excited for it. I'm trying to get more viewers' attention towards it, having just regular conversations with people who deal with all this stuff. People say with PCOS, you can't lose weight and whatever. And she's really, somebody who can say, yeah, you can lose weight with it. And you're someone too. You're dealing with it, you're fighting with it, and you're winning. So, it's not really an excuse that people say, you can't lose weight with this or with that, or, it's true. I've seen them. I'll try that. Thanks, Panic. What's your new coping mechanism? I don't have a new one yet. I'm trying not to find a coping mechanism. I'm just dealing. It's really exhausting. I've just been really tired and fatigued and sore, and So maybe I need to just start exercising more. Like if I can work some of this out, maybe it'll be easier to deal with, like finding a new coping mechanism that's healthy. So I just don't have one yet. I'm still kind of working it out. What is Italian ice? I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is. Is it a type of ice cream or sweetened just ice shavings or what is it? Oh, it's a cross between a Slurpee and a smoothie. Okay. I like both of them, but it's made by Italians or it's made from Italians, like Italian people. Gelato is another one I've wanted to try. It does sound good. I'm ready for some summer treats, you know? I'm not much into sweets, but I love ice cream. Ice cream is the bomb. I could eat that every day of the week, but of course I can't. And Ben and Jerry's, they have a cookies and milk and cookies ice cream. Ben and Jerry's, it's so good. S'mores. I don't know why I'm talking about this, but it's just good. So what's everybody else up to today? Besides hearing me rant about things. We got 20 people watching. Milkshakes, yep. I haven't had a milkshake in a while. And of course, they just built a new Dairy Queen, like a stone's throw from my house, all right? And so, of course, now they're advertising all their new Blizzards out and everything else. It's like, oh no, please, Lord help me. I love a good Blizzard. Carolyn is working. I've been doing so well with not eating too much ice cream. I got a free gallon from Publix for my birthday in February. I'm still like halfway through it. Okay, that's a good deal there, Panic. See, things like that in moderation aren't a bad thing. Like it's okay to have a little bit of ice cream now and then. It's just can you keep it to moderation? Can you keep it, limited, or are you gonna eat the whole gallon in 3 days? That's kind of the question there. Trying to also deal with financial stress and finding a new job ain't easy, but got to keep pushing forward. Yep, that's exactly what I'm dealing with right now. So I do work. I have two jobs if you consider YouTube a job, because I do get paid for it now. But my other job is I write legal pages for lawyers, and the way the company structures it, I don't get paid like every Friday or every other Friday or anything like that. It's I do an article, and then my editor gets to it when she gets to it, and then she checks it, and when she checks it, then she approves it. And it could be weeks, it could be a month after I do it. I don't know. So if I had more stable pay and I knew I was getting paid every single Friday, like financially, I'd be fine. But like right now, I have 4 articles that I've done and I'm waiting to get paid on, and I got bills and I got food that I need to buy. And like, it's really, really stressful right now, because it's like I got 4 articles that I've done weeks ago that I still haven't been paid for. So that's where a lot of my financial stress comes in, is I just need to find a stable job that pays me every week, or even if it's every other week, that's fine. Just like, I need some stability when it comes to that, and I've applied for so many online jobs and remote jobs because I can't work full time on my feet just yet. So that's like part of the problem, because that removes like 90% of the jobs that are out there. And then there's a lot of people looking for remote work right now, and they have degrees, and so a lot of these remote jobs are looking for people with degrees or with a lot of work experience. And I do have a lot of work experience, but not that. Like customer service and stuff. I've been writing I've been doing writing for the last 10, 13 years or so. So when customer service jobs come around, or trying to get out of writing because writing has not been very secure. I mean, I love that I can work from home and I write and I make money for that. Like, that's sort of the dream, right? But it's just, it has not been stable for years and years and years. And so I'd love to find a good stable job that I can do, but there's just nothing out there. I don't even get replies back for interviews or nothing. So it's been a struggle. So I'm really hoping that YouTube in the next few months will take off and be full time for me. Then I can focus more on videos and content, and not be so stressed out financially. Big T, do you miss your old appetite? In other words, miss the amount you used to be able to eat in one setting? There's times when I do, because it's not even worth it for me to go to a restaurant anymore, or to go to a friend's house and, hey, do you want to get some pizza, or do you want to order out or something like that? Like, it's a total waste of money because I eat 3 or 4 bites of it and I'm full. So I can't go to a restaurant right now and eat, because any amount of food that they bring me would be too much food for me, and it'd be a waste of money. Of course, I could take it home and eat it the next day or whatever, but um, it'd be nice to just be able to go out to eat with somebody. If I start dating somebody and go out, like, how am I going to deal with that? I'm going to hardly eat anything. It's going to be it's definitely a tough challenge. I don't wish I could eat as much as I used to when it comes to when I was at my heaviest and eating an entire pizza, or ordering $30 worth of Chinese food and scarfing it all down. No, I don't wish I had that ability. That's why I got the surgery to begin with. But I wish I could eat a little bit more than I can right now. So I can enjoy some things that I used to be able to enjoy. And I'm not talking about being able to splurge and go crazy, but I wouldn't mind, being able to just eat normally. Be full by a normal amount of food, not get full from 2 or 3 bites. Since surgery, my taste buds changed from not going a day without sweets to being obsessed with salts. Okay. I don't think I've had that experience, but sugar and salt are two of the biggest cravings that people have, and sometimes they need to mix both of them together, sugar and sweet. I mean, sweet and salty. Trying to lose weight. I am doing it during steroid treatment for rheumatoid arthritis. I'm hungry and all the time on steroids. That's gotta suck, cheesy poofs. Trying to lose weight but you're hungry from the steroids. My problem is peanut butter and jellies. I end up substituting a whole bread carb balanced tortilla for my bread, and it dropped like 90 calories from that guilty pleasure. Okay. Yeah, we were out of food this week, so I haven't been on my diet the past week because we ran out of food. Just one of those tough stretches, and so we were eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and just one peanut butter and jelly sandwich really tore up my stomach bad. I don't know if it's just the amount of peanut butter or jelly. It's kind of a weird consistency for my stomach, so it really tore me up bad. But yeah, that's all we were eating the past week, pretty much, is peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. So hopefully I get paid soon, hopefully, and I'm gonna get a little cough drop in me. Hang on for a second. I feel you 100%. Financial security is key to having good mental health. Money, money, money. I'm crashing with my family till I find something. I'll keep you in my prayers, Taco. It's definitely tough at times. No, I am on LinkedIn, yeah, but I don't use it too much. I haven't found too much use for it. So glad I got to pop in and finally see a live from you. I'll be sure to email you soon. I have to go now, but I appreciate your journey. You're an inspiration. Thank you, Panic. I'm glad that I can inspire you. I appreciate you very much as well. restaurants equals 3 to 4 days of food, but you never know what they put in the food, so you could be eating crap for 3 to 4 days. That's true. It's meant to be like a one-time treat, not 3 or 4 days worth of eating. So it's absolutely a waste of money for me to go out. So I'm not even going to know what I'm going to do when I start dating. Like if I take somebody out, you know, am I going to be able to go to a restaurant with her? That kind of thing. And a lot of restaurants do have a problem with adults ordering from the kids menu. I know some people say that they do that. If not, get on there. I've gotten several job leads from there. Just watch for the scammers. Yeah, that's the thing with a lot of those sites is you don't know which ones are scamming you or not. Hey, Peachy, happy Tuesday. Good to see you, my friend. And I'm just hanging out. My mom's got another appointment today, so I had an hour to kill. I'm not looking my best right now, but oh well. Normally I'm shaving and looking pretty. I got a list of Fortune 500 and circled everyone I would work with, and went to their website and applied to all different jobs. I treated my job search like a job. Yeah, that's true. Restaurant dates are overrated. Activities together are better and help get to know each other more. I'm a Christian, Peachy. I don't know what kind of activities you think I'd be doing. I'm kidding. Yeah, like walking through a nature trail and hoping that the person you're with isn't a serial killer type thing, or no, but seriously, what kind of activities would you do on a date with somebody? Like, what kind of activities that aren't food related? I'm Mushroom Destroyer. I love mushrooms too, so I guess I can call myself a mushroom destroyer too. But I'm glad that you like my channel. Yeah, like I said, I'm just kind of sitting here waiting for my mom to get out of her appointment. Hello, Fat Frog Lady. Good to see you, my friend. Arcade, picnic, bowling alley, walk in the park. Bowling. I love bowling. That's a fun activity. Me and my fiance's first date, we hung out and messed around with a DJ mixing stuff. Okay. Congrats on your engagement, whenever that was. Taking a class is fun, like painting, pottery, and dancing. Going to the zoo, hiking, botanical garden, laser tag. Okay, those all sound fun, Peachy. Arcade, putt-putt, golfing, parks, trails, going to an event within your area, bowling, swimming, zoos. Well, I guess for a zoo, I'll just take them over to my sister's house and introduce her to my nieces. That's zoo enough. Restaurant portions, they are massive. But yeah, with a picnic, you can be more in control of what you eat, right? Hi, Tiger on Vaseline. Yeah, I definitely won't date a serial killer. Mini golf is fun. Going to the zoo or museum, seeing a play. Movies, too. Movies seem to be like something we don't do anymore because we can watch everything on stream, but I love going to the movies. I love bowling, but I suck at it. Okay. Yeah. My dad used to be able to bowl between his legs, man. He'd just run up there and just scoot it between his legs and he'd get a strike. He was so good at bowling. I've not dated in so long, I would feel so awkward. Yeah, it's kind of sucky about getting this age and having never gone on a date before. It's I don't know what I would do, what I would say. I'm sure it would be pretty awkward as well. But hopefully the person that I end up dating with would be understanding. As long as she's not a serial killer. Hiking, yep. Coffee dates. It would be exciting though. Awkward is not always bad. Yeah, because I'm sure she'll feel a little awkward too, meeting some guy for the first time. Especially one as famous and wonderful as me. I'm awkward always, but sometimes you gotta find your fellow awkward match. I think awkward can be cute on some women. Like, if they're kind of like, what's the word I'm thinking? If they're like a little clumsy or something like that, like I find that kind of thing cute. So awkwardness is cute sometimes, depending on the person. There's lots of free dating activities. Just research what's in your area. Same on not having dated in a long time. Super ready to try though. Did you end up asking that guy for Easter thing, Peachy, that you're talking about? My church doesn't have singles events. Our church is full of old people. We used to have a young adult ministry, but they were all couples who got together and hung out. So maybe I need to find like churches around me that have singles events and stuff. Or maybe I'll start that ministry, but it's mostly older people at my church, so maybe I'll find different groups to hang out with. Yeah, you gotta have a sense of humor about being clumsy. The zoo is a wonderful idea. Don't worry about first dates. If you click, you'll be fine. Yeah, that's the thing I'm looking forward to. If I click with somebody, then she'll accept my awkwardness. Which is why I'm wondering why my beard looks green right here. Do the old people have grown grandkids who are single? Not that I'm aware of. Like, we're talking people in their 70s and 80s, and it's weird because I tried to bring younger people into the church, but they were very resistant to it. So, I don't know. I'm like one of the youngest people there. But if you're not older, like 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s, then the only other girls there are like 12 years old, and that's definitely not a go. So, yeah, our church has a wide range, like kids, and then older people. And there's like me and one other guy who are, he's in his upper 20s and I'm in my upper 30s. And that's it. There's like two of us within that range. Dating is too much work. I'll just cuddle my cat. Someone has to be a cat lady. There's too many cat ladies, cheesy poofs. There's too many cat ladies. No, I'm hosting a brunch bar for a singles group, but I didn't ask that guy. It seemed like his faith wasn't a big part of his life, so I let him know we're probably not compatible. Well, that's understandable. And kudos to you for putting, your faith up in front with that. That's very important. I go to a church called Living Grace. So it's mostly older people. I found out where I live there's a plethora of covered bridges. We spent a day exploring. Okay. That sounds fun, Darla. I'm a female, by the way. Okay. Are you flirting with me, Tiger? Is that why you're telling me you're female? I'm a cat lady and got my fiance to be a cat dad. We snuggle them together. That reminds me of my dad so much. He was not a cat person. He resisted us getting a cat, but he's one of those people that as soon as we got cats, he fell in love with them and became a cat dad. What's old? I'm talking 70s and 80s. You know, just really old people in our church mostly. There's like one couple that's in their 50s, maybe a couple. There's a couple couples who are in their 50s, and then it's mostly singles in their 70s and 80s. Oh, looks like my mom's coming, guys, so I'm gonna let you guys go. He gave up serial killing ages ago. All right. I love you guys, and I will see you guys soon. I'm going live tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time with my friend Cassie Nova, so look forward to that. But I will see you guys soon. Bye. Love you.